Guess the calories. This is iced tea. Used to be my favorite drink choice. When I was air boss, I had like 8 cases of these in my stateroom to get me through cruise. Carried everyone up myself. 200 calories. 200 calories. There's 10% of your calories for the day and in a drink choice if you decide to have one of those. That's what you're up against. And you're getting marketed to with these all the time. Fats. If you go to your doctor, they'll say, hey, you have to have less fat in your diet. You know? And unfortunately, doctors don't have enough time to tell you, but all fats are not created equally. There's 4 kinds of fat. Does anybody tell me those? Holler them out. There you go. And the worst one? I heard it over here, trans fat. There you go. These are the 4. Trans fat is the absolute worst fat, and you got to really strive to totally eliminate that from your diet. Trans fat is caused when we hydrogenate oils. It's a man-made fat. So consequently, your body, you know, remember it's a million-year-old machine. It gets trans fat and it says, I can't deal with that. Your high-density lipoproteins are made to kind of scrub the fat out of your arteries. It can handle saturated fat because that's what it was designed to do. But it runs into this trans fat in your arteries and goes, I can't deal with this because I don't know what it is. That's why trans fats are so deadly. And you have to be careful. I can't believe it's not butter. It used to be my favorite spread because look, no trans fat. But it does have trans fat in it. In the United States, the manufacturers have pitched, you know, our lobbyists have said, if we have less than 1 gram of trans fat per serving, can we say no trans fat? And they said, yeah, because you know, less than 1 gram, that's nothing. That won't hurt anybody. So what do? The geniuses, they make the serving size so minuscule that I can't believe it's not butter. It's got like 88 servings in it. Now try to butter 88 dinner rolls with one of those little tubs of margarine. It's not going to happen. So on a standard diet, I'd be spreading it, and I didn't realize I'd probably getting 3-4 grams of trans fat. Right? Unsaturated fat is the kind you want. Just weeks ago, they came out with a study. Japanese men who, as a society, smoke a lot and drink a lot, which is not good for your overall health, have virtually no heart disease. So we do a study and say, why do these guys that smoke and drink like crazy not have heart disease? Well, they eat 100 grams of oily fish every day. It's a big part of the Japanese diet. That oily fish, salmon, protects their heart against heart disease. So poly and monounsaturated fats, the kinds that you get in peanuts, olive oil, fish and stuff like that, those are protective. You need some fat in your diet, but those are the kind of fats you should eat. Now saturated fat, every once in a while I like a nice juicy steak, that's saturated fat. Your dairy products, saturated fat. But the kind of stuff you want, people say the Mediterranean diet, that's where you get the good kind of fat that's going to help you not only maintain a proper weight for your height, but it's going to keep your heart healthy. Sleep. Nothing's more important in the holistic view of weight loss than sleep. You know, I'm such an idiot. When I was on my weight loss journey, I used to think the longer I stayed awake, the more calories I would burn, and I would lose weight faster. And I was crestfallen when I read an article that said your body adjusts the leptin and ghrelin levels, their hormone levels in your body, based on how much sleep you have. When you don't have sufficient sleep, your body raises these levels, and that wants you to eat more. Early man had some mechanism where when he wasn't getting as much sleep that he needed to eat more to kind of adjust his energy levels. Of course, early man probably slept a lot better than we did because he more likely slept with the cadence of the sun. You know, he didn't have Blackberries and the internet and TV and all that kind of stuff. So all the research I've done says you got to get at least 7 hours of sleep a night. More important if you're on a weight loss journey. 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night is vital to adjust those hormone levels so the next day you're not going to want to eat in response to a low energy level. Very, very important.